Stay tuned for my easy and delicious apple fritters in caramel sauce. First, you're going to start off with 2 tablespoons of butter in a nonstick saucepan, and I'm going to go ahead and add in 1/2 cup of light brown sugar, and I'm going to stir these two together until they're well combined. So after a minute or two, this is how it's gonna look, and then you're gonna go ahead and add in 1/2 cup of heavy cream. Now, once you start stirring, it's gonna look lumpy and clumpy, but I promise you it will all come together. Just keep stirring, keep stirring, keep stirring, keep stirring. Okay, as promised, this is how it's going to look after about 3 minutes or so, and you're going to go ahead and take it off the heat. After it cools a little bit, you're going to go ahead and transfer it to another dish. The longer it sits, the thicker it's going to get. Moving on to the apples. So I have 3 apples here. I'm going to go ahead and peel those. I ended up only using 2 apples. I know you see 3 apples here, but I only ended up using 2. So you're just gonna cut the apple from the core and just dice them up in small pieces. So go ahead and transfer your apples into a bowl so we can go ahead and move on to the batter. Okay, I'm going to start off with 1 cup of self-rising flour. I like this flour because it already has your baking powder in it. And then I'm going to add a dash of salt, a dash of nutmeg, a couple dashes of cinnamon, and about 3 tablespoons of sugar. So I'm going to go ahead and stir those all together until they're well combined. And then I have about 3/4 cup of milk, and I added a splash of vanilla extract. I added in my apples, and then I added in a little bit of that milk mixture in at a time. And as I was stirring, I saw that my batter was a little bit apple heavy, and I wanted it to be a little more cakey, so I added in another 1/2 cup of that self-rising flour, and then a little bit more of that milk mixture. And then that's how my batter looks. So I'm going to go ahead and add in about 2 tablespoons of melted butter and 1 egg. Stir all those ingredients together until they're well combined, and they're going to look like this. Alright, so I had my oil heating, and I'm going to go ahead and use a ice cream scoop and go ahead and fry my fritters. So you're going to flip these a couple times. You don't want your oil to be too hot because they're going to brown too much on the outside, and then they're going to be undone on the inside. So you want to cook these for about 2 to 3 minutes and flipping them, you know, every few seconds or whatever until they're cooked all the way through. And once they're done frying, you're going to go ahead and transfer them to a plate or a bowl that has been lined with paper towels, just to soak up a little bit of that oil. And then you're going to go ahead and sprinkle with a little bit of powdered sugar. And that's it, you guys. These are so delicious. I hope you give them a try. They're cakey, they're fluffy. They have a little bit of texture to them because of those apple pieces in the middle, and the caramel sauce is just amazing. I hope you give these a try. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.